Black stripe yesterday. So just what did that mean to you? What did it mean to have that?
It was awesome. I mean, I had a great camp and a lot of great practices leading up to it, and I expected to get it off before the game. But obviously, they I had it off from the game. Couldn't wear a black stripe during the game, so they put it on during practice yesterday just to take it off after. So that was kind of fun.
What have you noticed that's different about Ohio State's program compared to where you've come from? Just what has it been like being in this program?
I think it's awesome. I think the brotherhood's great. I love the family atmosphere here, and I really like this team. And I think we're going to do great things this year.
We haven't had a chance to talk to you, Could you just kind of walk through your decision to transfer?
Yeah. I was just looking for a new opportunity. I had a long process throughout my time in the transfer portal and ended up getting a workout up here with the new NCAA rule. You were allowed to do that, and it went well. That was on June 1st, and then a couple days later, the offer came, and it was a no-brainer for me at the time. So,
how long were you in the portal?
I was in it since December.
That's a long time.
Right.
How nervous were you getting?
I had a lot of opportunities come up, and with COVID and everything, scholarship opportunities were very limited, as they are for kickers already, and I didn't really know what to expect. I passed on a lot of smaller scholarship opportunities because I knew there was something better out there for me, and I just trusted God's plan and ended up getting a great opportunity.
When did the communication start? When did Ohio State first reach out to you?
I want to say probably mid-April, and then I talked with Coach Fleming all up and through May, and we planned to get a workout in later on in May. So I came up here June 1st and we got it done.
What was it about Coach Fleming, the relationship you were able to build with him, that made you want to play for him?
Oh, just talking every day. We talk about golf and how it translates over to kicking, and I'm a big golfer now, and that's huge. I think there's a lot of similarities in the game of golf and the motion of kicking. So that's one way we started off our conversations, and just he was actually holding for me on my field goals during our workout, so that was pretty cool to have him. He said he's held before when he was in college, so that was cool.
What translates from golf to kicking?
Which
are you week from Saturday?
Which am I kicking? Absolutely. Yeah. But follow through and stuff, just basics like keeping your head down and stuff. So seeing the ball, there's a lot that you can take away from it. Yeah.
You kick a lot. Coming into a new program, your first game, are there still nerves there? Or is it one of those things where you're just pretty confident?
I'm really confident. Throughout this past year, I've really come to trust God, and I don't really get nervous anymore. I trust that everything happens for a reason, and whatever happens, happens. I accept that, and I trust my preparation, and that's where my confidence comes from. And like I said, I think I've only missed one field goal throughout all of our practices, so however many that might be, maybe 30, 40 or something. So that's just preparation.
What was your workout like? How intense was it?
We went into the shoe and kicked, and that was nice. Kicked a lot of balls, and then Coach Dale wasn't there. He was busy doing a kids camp, so I came back over to the practice facility later on that day and did a workout here for him, and that went really well too. But just kicking field goals and kickoffs.
When did you start to think about leaving Left Ohio?
Throughout the year of 2020, it was just I don't want to dive into it, but things didn't go my way for whatever reason, and it was just I knew I deserved better.
How would you describe yourself? What are your strengths?
My field goal accuracy, absolutely. I never really wanted to give up on kicking, because I would go out there on the practice field and have days where I just don't miss, and I know it's special to do that, and that's why I never really gave up on it, and I just kept working, kept my head down. Even though things didn't go my way in 2020, I came and brought it at practice every day, and so I think that's big in how I prepare myself for this moment.
Coach Day said last week when he wants out of his field goal kickers, he didn't care about 50-yarder. He just wants to make the 35-yard.
Right.
Is that kind of your forte? And I don't know what length is, but
right. You have to make them up front before going back to distance and having the coaches trust you from there. But we've had some kicks back to 52 yards in practice, and I've made those, and I don't have any problem kicking inside 57 yards. But obviously, you got to make those up close ones. The automatic ones is what they say.
how old are you?
How old am I? 23.
What was it like coming in here, having to compete with Jake, and transferring without knowing whether you were going to be the starting kicker?
Right. I just kind of kept an open mind, and Jake was a great competitor, and he's got a bright future ahead of him for sure. And I enjoy competing with him. I enjoy kicking every day with the team, and What was the second part of that question?
Yeah, I mean, just what was it like? You know, you're transferring in and you don't know whether you're going to
Right.
be the starting guy.
Yeah, I mean, I had to keep my confidence throughout the whole process, and I didn't really worry about the other guy. I kind of focus on myself. I think that's been big for me, is just don't worry about the competition. Just do you, and don't try to change anything. Just stick to what you believe in.
You said you turned down some smaller opportunities. Were you always hoping when you entered the portal that you'd be able to end up somewhere as big as this?
I didn't have plans to. It's pretty crazy. My grandfather, he had season tickets to Ohio State, and he always used to want me to come play here out of high school, and opportunity never came up, and it was just like a long process in the portal, and I think it's pretty crazy that last minute this turned up out of nowhere, so I just think that's God.
Was your grandfather from Ohio?
Yep, Steubenville, Ohio. Yep.
You have a lot of family around here?
Yes, sir.
So did that play into your decision at all?
Absolutely. They're all big Ohio State fans, too.
Your mom's dad or your dad's dad?
My mom.
Mom.
Yes,
Were you
sir.
growing up? Were you an Ohio State fan growing up?
No, I was never really a big football fan. I played soccer growing up, but I did go, and there was like this customizable hat shop at this mall I was with my grandpa one time, and I customized a hat with the Ohio State logo on it. I was probably like 10 or 12, so that's pretty wild.
When did you decide you wanted to play football?
So my brother, he punted at the University of Texas El Paso, and he only played high school football for his senior year and earned a Division I scholarship. So I saw that, and I started my junior year, or I kicked in the sophomore spring, but I really started dialing into it. Quit soccer in my junior year, and I saw like what he could do just in 1 year. So I figured I'd give it 2 years and just keep working at it. And I had a really strong work ethic from soccer, so I think that carried over to kicking as well.
What was it that kind of made you fall in love with kicking?
Oh, just I don't know. I was really good at it off the back. I had a lot of support from my high school coaches, and my team kind of surrounded me when I was a senior as well, so that really helped. I really liked the camaraderie of football and everything.
Was there like a specific moment where you knew, like, hey, I'm good at this, like I can go do this at the college level?
I wouldn't say a specific moment, just over time doing things, and at the time it didn't seem like a big deal to me, but everybody on my team, all my coaches, is kind of a big deal to them, so I think that's kind of when it clicked for me.
Saturday will be the first game of the shoe for you, obviously. What do you think that's going to be like, kicking in front of that many people, and what kind of family is going to be there?
I'm really excited. Both my parents are coming. I don't have any of my mom's side of the family coming, but I'm just excited to see the atmosphere, and nothing changes for me as a kicker or through the process, just ready to go out there and do my thing.
Did you ever come to a game with your grandfather?
No, sir.
Who all offered you out of high school? Who all offered you? Why'd you end up going where you went?
Right. I had plenty of walk-on opportunities. Like I said, it's really rare for kickers to get scholarship opportunities, and I had one to Vanderbilt after I went to their camp, and then it's kind of wild because North Carolina didn't show up for me until like the week before signing day. I came up there on an official visit the weekend before signing day, and I made the decision that weekend. So just like kind of trusting the process and knowing who you are and where you might end up. I waited to see what would come, and yeah, in both cases.
Did you watch their game at Virginia Tech this week? I mean, do you have a little bit of a rear view mirror there going?
Yeah, I did. Like I've built great relationships with all those guys. They're still my friends, and I would even say family, and I wish them the best.